Hi folks, it's Bill here. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at 3 Acer Palmatum Katsuras. I bought them, when did I buy them? Way back in June last year, 2024. So I bought them in June 2024 and they're probably from like B&Q. And they're still in the original pot. They do need a repot. I may have maybe pruned, just a light prune, take away some whips, some whippy branches away from them when I first got them. But what I really need to do is get them out of these pots, sort out the roots, get rid of all this stuff here, and possibly put them back in the same pot again, and maybe even do a wee chop. But it's getting a bit, I'm a bit worried about doing a chop at this time of year now, because it's, well, we'll see what happens when I get there, eh? So let's get started and let's investigate the roots. I'm not going to do any root pruning. I'm just going to try and ease the soil from as gentle as possible. In fact, actually, the other day there, I had some spare wood and I knocked up some boxes like that. And I was thinking of putting them in a wee box to grow. What do you think? Do you think I should do that? But anyway, let's find out what I do. Keep watching. So I've just chose this one as the first one. In fact, I actually got them numbered: 240601, 240602 and 240603. So let's just do them how I numbered them. 240601. So I bought them in 2024, 6 months, and this was the first tree that I bought that month in that year, and that's why it's got that number. From Verve Acer Palmatum Katsura, and my very first Acer was a Acer Palmatum Katsura. So I've got this sort of affection for that variety of Acer Palmatums. So what I want to do is just get all this away. So that's a nice wee tree. You need to make a sort of decision with these branches as well, but it's probably something I should have done as soon as I got it. So this is just like a paper that I can tear away. Glad to see the roots are doing okay. I do want to get to the sort of core here and get rid of this stuff. So weather wise, we've got some nice weather just now, so I'm trying to make the most of it. I don't know whether to keep that branch. It is a little bit there, that little root there, or get rid of that one and make them the barry come from down here, which is probably the right thing to do actually. And I didn't think I was going to do any root pruning, to be honest with you. It's getting a bit late. This is the 31st of March now, 25. Clocks went forward yesterday. It's actually quite a nice. Well, I just can't help myself. I'm just going to have to do a wee bit of root pruning, to be honest with you. But that's not bad at all, actually. I really like that. Concerned about. I think I know which branch I'm going to get rid of. Right. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go and get the pruners. Root wise, we've got to get rid of this one here. And that one, the next one that's highest up there. And keep all the roots kind of around about the same level. And then I've got a root that goes, oh, sorry, I've got a root that goes down quite a thick one, goes down, and then it comes out this way, so I'll just cut it here. And I'll just give these a wee prune because I just sort of interconnected a little bit. I want to be able to separate them. So that's it. We've got a strong root here actually. Again, just a wee prune here just to detangle. There's a root there. Yeah, that root needs to come off. A couple of awkward roots, but that looks quite nice. Unfortunately, there's nothing much happening at this side. You've got the two scars there as well, so that wouldn't really be the front now. The front would have to be somewhere around here. Yeah. Now, what I want to take off is this branch that has this scar on it, and keep these two. So I'm going to do that just up there, and because that's coming towards me, take that off, and there's plenty of room for dye back there. Now I've got 3 branches right here, if you can see, take that off. So I've got 3 branches, 1, 2, 3, right there at the same point. And I think that one at the, let me see. Yeah, I'll keep this one here. Take this one off at the back there. Keep these 2. Take away that branch. Okay, so that's actually really long. They're massive there. You see that? Really long. So I'll have to take that back to here, I'm afraid. Right. So let's see how that does. Do you think it'd be okay in one of these wee pots? It's a bit big like for it, but and there is drainage, or put it back in this. I think in there it's got more room for roots to spread out. That one's gone down too straight. trying to encourage this root to come out. Okay, right, I've made a decision. I'm going to put them in these pots. So there is some drainage holes. There's sort of, if I wanted to put wire in, I could put wire in, but let me just fill this pot up. You'll notice in the bottom of the pot, there's no big massive hole for drainage, but I don't think when you build a wooden pot like this, it doesn't really need that, because there's cracks everywhere for water to seep through. I mean, the joints aren't that tight, water can come out anywhere. Take this away just now. So that's the wooden pot, and right, let's see. So I just fished out a root from this side, make sure there's some nice roots. Right, top it up. Maybe I should fill it a bit higher actually, it's a bit low in the pot. Just lets all the small particles drop in between things. Right, okay. So I'll put that up here and that'll get ready for watering. Now number 2 is here. So number 2, you've just got this wee V shape going on in the trunk line. Nothing too scary going on at all. So let's get it out. And see what's happening with the roots. Right, I think that's about as much as I want to take off with this, to be honest with you. Right, we'll pop that in one of the boxes again. So that's it, and we'll get that Acer Palmatum Katsura, this one, in one of these boxes that I bought. So I'll do it for there to there this time. Get these roots spread out over this little mound that I've got. There we go, that'll do. That's good enough. Right, let's top it up. So the soil mix is just a bit of a mixture of everything, nothing scientific behind it whatsoever. I was needing to use a few things up. So there's, let me think what's in it now. So there's that pink kitty litter, there's perlite, as you can see, the white stuff. There's composted bark, which and then there's a little bit of coconut core, composted bark, perlite, vermiculite, and like I say, kitty litter, and there's probably even some topsoil mixed into this as well. But not a lot of topsoil. So it's just like a wee hodgepodge sort of mix of everything. Okay, so that is the second one potted. Let me have a wee look. Wee prune here and there. So that's long with nothing happening. That's the interrow there with nothing, doesn't look like buds are there, it looks dead to be honest with you, but and then it's nothing till here. I'll just leave it there now. Just let that recover. Yeah, just leave that. That's number 2. Acer Palmatum Katsura 240602. Right. Number 1 label in. There we go. And now for the third one. So this is the third Acer Katsura that I bought in June last year. I'll get the tray again and we'll get that out the soil Here we go. Pop that over there. Again, the roots look fairly healthy. Also in my Acer Palmatum collection, I've got some going green, one or two maybe, I'm not sure now. A going green, a orange dream, a phoenix, and a Deshojo, which is just like a little, very, very young one, which hasn't been grafted, which I was quite excited about. I got that from eBay last year. I'd really love to grow that in my garden actually. And what else have I got? Just a plain old Japanese maple, Acer Palmatum, with no variation to it. It's just like a good old mountain maple, Japanese mountain maple, Acer Palmatum. Just a generic one. Yeah, and so I'll be doing videos with them. I was just having a wee look back there to see what I've got. I'll be doing some videos with them, but I think the next video I'll be doing is with the bigger one, my biggest one, which is also a Katsura. And it was funny because the Katsuras were the first to start leafing out, and it looks like the Orange Dream's the next one to start leafing out the most, according to, well, what I can see from behind me. So in this one you can see there's quite a lot of very fine roots up there and thicker roots down here, so let's see what we can find. Let's see what the roots are like on this one. Just using a little bit of bamboo here. Just a little bit of bamboo. Yeah, so there's wispy roots, like a little ring of wispy roots further up, and thick roots down below. So does one chop them off here and keep all the nice wee roots at the top, or cut off the roots at the top? Perhaps the roots at the top have added to the thickness, but we don't want inverse taper down there, do we? So not too bad, really, not too bad. Some of the finer roots are getting into this, well, matted into this stuff, whatever it was growing in. I've just realised I don't have a little wind cover on this mic, so I left it in the house, so I didn't put a little wind cover on. So I'm actually tempted just to cut all the roots off at the top and make it easy, make life easier for myself, and hope that it's not got inverse taper there. There is a little bit of a swelling here, a little bit thinner there. which I kind of had a guess that they would do that, but that is probably about as much as I want to do to that root wise. Right, as for the tree itself, okay, I don't like that at the top, how that's, I can see this one being, I can see the front being here. That there just goes up and stays too thick all the way. Right. I think I'll leave it at that. Yep, leave it at that. That's a 2, that's a 2. There's a one there, one there. Just take away this back one. Take that front one away. Right, okay. Right, so I'll leave that. That's me made a few, sorry, that was probably off camera. But I made a few pruning decisions. Some nice little shoots that I could maybe try and propagate. But right, box number 3, I shall, that's it there. Well, the good news is I've got plenty of soil for all the boxes, and we'll get these roots spread out in a radial fashion. Get under that one. Yeah. Let's see. Take off the excess and give it a little twist. Okay, it's a bit solid. Yeah, that's fine. Give it up. Right, give it a tap again. Just lets all the finer particles fall in between all the gaps, that's what it is. So there we are, 3 Acer Palmatum Katsuras, all ready for a good soaking. So let's get this done. I'm actually quite chuffed because the water that I used there was rainwater collected a few days ago from the water butt on my new potting shed when I put the guttering up, so I'm really happy about that. I've actually got nice rainwater for my plants, so I'm really delighted with that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'd love it if you could subscribe, give it a thumbs up and what have you. Yeah, the boxes, I made them just from normal, it was 15mm by 150mm wood that I had lying around for another project that I didn't use, so I decided to get the tools out and tinker at the weekend there and just make some boxes. So listen, I've just realised that the battery on my my mic receiver has died, and I hope that you can hear me okay and the sound isn't too bad. Yet again, more issues with the sound, so I apologise for that. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.